joined by Rutgers head coach Vivian Stringer, graduate student Nigia Greene, redshirt junior Stasha Carey, and redshirt senior Tyler Scaife. Go ahead and open to questions.
Vivian, I'm looking at this box score, and there's who played 17 minutes or more, and a team that made 6 of 11 three-pointers. Two things that certainly haven't been the case the last couple of years. I know it's been the case this year, but talk about those two things: the depth you have right now, and the fact that you guys can make a few threes and stretch the defense.
Well, I think that's something that we were hoping, and it's something that we see in practice, and it's great to be able to demonstrate that, as we did today, as I was sharing with the team. Yeah, I think Big Ten is loaded. Certainly, Purdue is also one of the main players, teams in the Big Ten, but I thought that they came prepared. They moved the ball well, shot the ball well, but it was nice to see Nigia step up and stretch it out. I think we would have seen the same thing in terms of shooting at range like that. And Fitzpatrick, I don't know if Tyler shot some threes, but she's been she tried one. But long story short is we are shooting the ball more at the three-point range, and that's something that Stasha can do well as well. But we just want to recognize how to take the shots and where to take the shots. I thought that our team, we're happy with the win because we appreciate this team. We also recognize that we were a little tired. We weren't as sharp as we normally are. But we can understand that. That is attributable to being off as long as we have them.
I guess that's where the depth comes in, though, too, where you can play more players than you ever have before. What's that been like for you to, I guess, have that kind of luxury?
What's nirvana? Does that just happen?
Yeah.
It was nirvana. Yeah, I mean, it was great because, let me give you an example. Stacia, who has been playing extremely well, and she had to play another player that is playing more like a guard. And plus, she's at the front of that press, which you have to be in better shape than anybody else to play that front of the press. But the girl that was going to cause all the problems was the person that she was guarding. So it was great for us to be able to put in T-Baby. It was major, and she's a freshman. We knew that she was quick enough, and I'll tell you what, and that out of bounds, when they lobbed that pass over Vicky, the young lady that was looking to get that ball, she's jumping out of the sky, much like Caitlin has been doing, but it was because, T-Baby didn't know that, and she slid under and was able to pick that up. It was major, so it was great. I think we all deserve this. Me, the players, and the fans deserve an opportunity to feel like we've got other people that can help, and that's what was happening.
Nigia, how about what makes you stay ready as a player here? You have so much experience. You've been in this role even at Miami, but what are the important things that the qualities you have to stay ready to essentially perform when called on it in spurts like the way you have?
Just stay focused and strong-minded. I go and practice every day, and she's always on top of me, so she prepares me well.
Tyler and Stasha, both of you guys, we've talked before about you guys were sitting on the bench last year and kind of taking notes of everybody who beat you and kind of looking for a revenge tour. And, well, Big Ten play is here, and here it comes, and that team beat you twice last year. So has that kind of been on your mind, and you expect that to be on your mind the next 2 months?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't want to go into a season having like what we experienced last year, so we definitely took that like personally when we got beat last year, and we wanted to just come in strong every game and come out with the win.
Tyler?
Yeah, I agree with Stasha. Not just for everything that happened last year, but they left us off of a lot of awards that I feel like, not just me, but my teammates could be defensive awards, all type of awards. So, right now we're playing with a chip on our shoulder and we're trying to prove everybody wrong.
Vivian, your team's won 8 straight games, which this team, maybe other than Tyler, hasn't had a lot of success. So how do you handle that? I mean, obviously it's better than handling losing, but how do you handle the success that they're on right now? You look ahead, they could win 10 games in a row, 12 games in a row, something like that.
Ready, I can tell you that when I was at Iowa, we won 18 games in a row. How's that? So I know what it is to feel the heat and the pressure. So I'm looking ahead for this team and anticipating the fact, I talked to Coach E the other night, and I was saying to her, if they just stay focused and we do what we need to do. Because when we lost, I can tell you that I honestly thought that we intentionally lost. I'm serious. And I was okay with that because they had so much pressure throughout the game. It was almost, the air was just choking. Everywhere they went, everybody was writing about it. It's like 16 games in a row, 15 games, whatever. And then it got to 17. On the 18th game, we lost. A writer from Iowa just called me last week, and you were on that call. Am I right? Good. And they were saying, how did you handle that? I already know about that. And I would rather do anything to distract them, to get in their behinds and get them upset so that what they do, they automatically do it. And it's not like, oh my God, we got to function now. So they get to the point where it's just automatic. So when those other mouthing things begin to happen, as I know they can, that we can do as coaches as much as we can to take the pressure off of them, to have coach to do different things to distract us. So whether we're bowling or doing anything else, and let them focus on the game, we are fully aware of what the mind can do and how good and bad, negative and positive, press can be. And that's what concerns me. So we've been there, done that. We know they haven't, but we want to make this as easy a ride as possible and just continue to steer the ship in one direction.
Kind of that play at the end, the backdoor cut that you got, the pass from Cryer, and
Mm-hmm.
then you hit the big jumper there. Just talking about the last 2 minutes of the game and kind of asserting yourself.
Well, I was sitting on the bench for a little while, and Coach Stringer kind of came down there and gave me some words, and I knew it was like time for me to show up. I haven't been really playing good, and me and Cece, Cece and KK, we get that back door a lot, and I knew it was going to be there. She was overplaying, went in, the shot went in, got the N1, and then the shot, I got to make shots like that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 shot. So I practiced that, so that was just practice.
Nigia, tell me about your role at Miami. Was it very similar, exact, or what's the adjustment that you've had to make in terms of role and the things you're being asked to do that maybe is either took some time or was it seamless?
I think my role here has changed. Coach has instilled a lot of confidence in me, and it's kind of helped me kind of get back to where I used to be. It's pretty different here. She makes it easier for me. She teaches me and helps me stay focused and just get better every day. So.
Aww.
Coach, what
That was so cute.
No, I mean, Nigia, people don't understand, she got hurt, but she was one of the top players in the country, period. You know, if you looked at that class that she came out with, you couldn't talk about a top guard unless you mentioned Nigia's name. Sometimes when a person gets injured, and it depends, I mean, it depends on the program, there could be a lot of things. I'm sure that we have players from our program that are killing at somewhere else. I don't know who those people are, though. But when that happens, my point is that we do have a great deal of confidence. You know, we wanted her here at Rutgers in the first place. So I'm happy that she's at least given us 1 year. And we're just going to try to ride it out. And I was sharing with Tyler, it would have hurt me personally if she had tried to come back, though she could not have. Last year, it would have been too much. You know, but here, all the elements are here. You know, these Stasha and Gia, they know, I mean, it's not like they're freshmen. They want to get it done, period. And same thing with Tyler. So we're fortunate. I think that we have the blessings of having the players that are mature, those that are getting ready to come out, those that have been there before. And it's just like when Kalia Copper, who came today to see the game, and she was just saying how much she appreciated their defense and the way that we're playing. And that's where it all starts. I mean, we haven't had defense in a long time, but we have it now. And that'll always help.